The first light of morning was just emerging when suddenly the valley of separation trembled with a painful roar. Neither the wind blew nor did anyone speak, when suddenly a mountain rock split in the middle. Dust rose, the light went out, and a strange camel emerged from inside. People shuddered and retreated. Someone said in a low voice,
"This is the miracle of Prophet Salih, peace be upon him."
When the community was destroyed due to its pride and cruelty, Allah saved a few believers among them who had listened to Prophet Hud, peace be upon him. The air was completely silent after the punishment. Only broken houses remained in the valleys and smoke of destruction filled the air. The survivors looked at each other and said,
"Thank God we listened to the Prophet. Allah had not given us salvation. We too would have been destroyed."
These believers left the valley of Ad and headed towards another land. The journey was long, difficult and painful, but they were looking for new land with water for growth and peace. The groups passed through the mountainous routes of Najd and Hijaz. Then they found a nearby place called Al-Ula, where there were water springs, gardens, and excellent farming land. Here, their community started growing. From here, that community continued to progress, and then their children arrived at Wadi al-Hijr, which is today called Madain Saleh. This was the beginning of the community of Thamud. The people of Thamud became a great nation. Allah had given them everything: physical strength, wisdom, artistic skills, the ability to carve rocks, and a beautiful land to live in. These people would carve entire cities inside the mountains. Even today, people are amazed to see such buildings whose walls are straight, pillars are high, and the designs are beautiful. According to the Quran, they used to build palaces in the plains and carve mountains to build houses. There was a system of rulers in their cities. There were lights, trade, noise in the markets, and the glow of torches at night. There were gardens in the valleys. The sweet smell of dates filled the earth. But then they forgot to be thankful for the blessings and became proud. They said,
"We have created all this with our own strength and intelligence."
When power misled them, their hearts hardened. The idols carved in the mountains were made into gods. Forgetting Allah, they started calling upon false powers. They became extremely proud of their strength, wealth, and ability to carve mountains. They said,
"There is no nation greater than ours in this world."
They hurt the weak, took away their rights, and treated the wishes of their leaders as law. All this was as if a person had left the law of Allah and made his own law, and then declared himself bound by it forever. Fights, extremism, and crimes were common among the community of Thamud. Their famous saying was,
"We carve the mountains and build our homes. Who can stand against us?"
They started thinking that blessings came from their own strength. They forgot that Allah gives and Allah takes away. In this same valley, a blessed child was born in the house of a respected family. His name was Salih, peace be upon him. From childhood, gentleness, wisdom, light, deep thinking, and love for truth were all visible in him. The elders of the community often said,
"This boy is not ordinary. There is great depth in his words."
When he grew up, his behavior was completely different. The glitter of the world did not attract him. He would spend time alone and remember Allah. Then one night Allah granted him prophethood. Prophet Salih, peace be upon him, went to his people and told them,
"Worship Allah alone. You have no God except Him."
The leaders of the community laughed. They said,
"Until yesterday you were our wise friend. Today you are stopping us from our gods."
We thought you were smart, but now you stop us from what our ancestors have always done.
Prophet Salih, peace be upon him, explained with love,
This valley, these buildings, this nature, all are blessings from Allah. Be thankful and do not worship anyone besides Him.
But the community's response was,
Stop talking nonsense! If you are a true prophet, show us a sign!
the leaders said,
Bring out a living she-camel from inside this mountain rock. Then we will believe.
Prophet Salih, peace be upon him, went to that mountain with those people and prayed to Allah.
O Lord, you are the witness. Please reveal your sign.
Then for a moment, the color of the valley changed. The mountain split in the middle. A wave of light startled everyone, and then a huge she-camel emerged from the rock. She was not an ordinary camel. In the Quran, it is called Naqatullah, the she-camel of Allah, and was given as a sign. Her presence and her greatness, the eyes of the community,
We have never seen anything like this.
the wonder did not stop here. The camel used to drink water from the well of the valley the whole day, and the entire well would become empty. People would get upset saying,
All the water in the well is gone.
but Allah also gave something in return. The next day, the entire community would be fed with her milk. So much milk that the needs of every house, every animal, every child would be fulfilled. Prophet Salih, peace be upon him, said,
If one day the she-camel drinks from the well, then on that day no one else will take water. And the next day, all of you may drink from the well. One day is for the she-camel, and the next day is for the people.
But the community did not accept even this simple test. The leaders said,
Our freedom has been taken away. A she-camel will control our water?
Their pride came back. When some people started believing, a look of anger appeared on the faces of the leaders. They said,
Because of this camel, Saleh's respect is increasing. If we do not do something now, the community will follow him.
Remove this sign. Then the influence of Saleh will also be removed.
a rich woman said,
I will marry my daughter to whoever kills this she-camel.
the young men got ready.
This camel will not survive tonight.
When the she-camel was going back after drinking water, the killers followed behind. The first one shot an arrow. The camel's leg got injured. Then everyone attacked together, and in one attack that blessed sign was destroyed. The community screamed,
We killed the camel! Now all the water is ours!
This was the crime for which punishment was promised. Prophet Salih, peace be upon him, came. His face was pale and tears were in his eyes.
What have you done? You have killed the sign of Allah. Now you have only 3 days left.
We cannot see any punishment.
But then the countdown to punishment began. On the first day, faces turned pale. On the second day, faces turned red. The air was hot. The sky was red. On the third day, faces turned dark. Fear filled the valley. The smell of death was everywhere. We made a mistake, they realized. And then, even before dawn on the fourth day, the sky trembled. The mountains shook. There was a terrifying sound from the ground, and then a scream so severe that hearts were torn apart and souls left their bodies. All the people of the community died in their homes. It is mentioned in the Quran that a terrible scream caught them. The community of Thamud was destroyed. Prophet Salih, peace be upon him, stood at the edge of the valley and said,
I had explained to you, but you did not accept the advice.
The ruins bear witness till today that when the signs of Allah are denied, the community is not saved by buildings. Only faith can save them. If you liked this Quran story, then like the video. Write in the comments which community story you want to see in the next episode, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.